And if me personally, I'm thinking about it, I'm going to create an artist for every genre that it is and just whatever it is. I don't honestly care if it sells or not, because what did I lose in the process? What, $50 a month for a subscription to one of these art platforms versus going to actually pay somebody with their attitude and their artist creativity and all this other crap. I was like, I don't have to deal with your attitude. I can go make up an attitude and don't pay it anything.
Yeah, but I still think the publishing and people emotion and the nostalgia and the just getting butterflies in your stomach when you go do meet and greets. Like, I mean, even it's not just down to artists. It's like it's down to wrestlers, like football,
anything,
basketball. Like it just,
any live event.
I don't think that feeling. If society were to lose that feeling, I can't. I'm going to go see my favorite wrestler. Oh my God, he's right there. I can see him across the curtain. Or my favorite music person, or my favorite football player, or basketball player. Like, to take that away, that would be.
I don't think it's gonna be, like I said, I don't think it's monetarily sustainable, because I think what you're overlooking is the type of people who go to these things. The type of people who go to these things. First of all, look at the amount of money that they're spending. It's like it was like you may get lucky and find, like, you know, a sale or something for like $80 to go, you know, see like you know, an artist at a small venue or something. You may get a sale, you know, on Ticketmaster or you know, whatever you go to. But for the most part, when they're doing these concerts and stuff, these tickets are, you know, multiple $100s. And it is on top of that is like people probably took off work to go, you know, go to this thing. You probably got a babysitter. They, you know, or, you know, any amount of the amount of investment that they're putting in, they're not going to pay that amount of money to just listen. They're going to be in the vicinity, be in the same area as this person that experienced this, you know, this person. And those type of people are doing that. Is a certain type of people that are willing to do that. And if you're not that type of person, or now I feel like the person who, you know, would just be willing to just go ahead and just listen to like AI music or whatever, it's like they're not going to spend that type of money to go and watch somebody push a button. Like, it's not even like, it's even below going to see a, you know, a specific DJ or something. It's like, because even with a DJ, you know, you're still interacting with a human, even though you may be hundreds of feet back or whatever. It's still an interaction. It's still a presence. It's still a feeling that people get. And that is where all the money is. I'm like, they're not, like you said, they're not making money off of you know, the production of the actual song and people streaming and listening to it. So it's like, yeah, somebody would be able to push a button to type in a prompt and spit out a hit song in 20 minutes. Total time that it took for them to come up with it and all of that stuff. You can spit out a hit song in 20 minutes and go put it on the radio, but the amount of money that you're going to get from that is not going to be the same that you would get from, you know, the contracts that you have and the fees that you would get from a live artist that goes out and does performances and stuff.
You know,
it's just not even comparable, because people who want to go to a concert, they want to be in the presence of a person. They're not going to go to a concert to listen to an AI artist.
Okay, but if
a hologram.
If you take that, what you just said, and say like, okay, that's for, say, this current generation, but 10 years from now, that may not be the case. It might be the crowds will be smaller. And again, it's like, then who are you going to go see at that point? If you can generate AI generated music, and those new people that listen to those new fans they're used to it now. Just like no different from kids growing up on TV versus kids growing up with tablets now. Back in the day, you had 3 channels you had to switch to. And people are like, oh yeah, TV is the shit. This ain't never going anywhere. It's like, but no, it's like kids are coming out the womb with like, where you get that cell phone? It was in the belly when I was in there. Like, somebody must have dropped their phone in there.
So, but what would there be to get from that? From going to a concert of an AI
it may not be a thing in the future.
And that's my generation. Point. So if there's no concerts, then that's all the money. That's 90% of the money is just gone. Only revenue that they will be getting from their music would be the radio plays and the downloads.
Yeah,
and we already know that that's minuscule as it is.
And that would be beneficial again. If you look at the numbers, the only reason where a lot of these artists go out on concert, that's to make their money. That's not to make the industry money. That's because the industry already stole their money when they cut the album.
I just thought about right before you said that.
Yeah, so that's more for the artist.
The
But if the industry has any control over that, then it's like they don't care what the artists make on the outside as long as they're making it on the inside. And if they make up an artist using AI, again, you're still saving money because that's one more person that you cut out the pie, and that would be that artist. I don't have to deal with their shit. I don't have to deal with their attitude. I don't have to wait for them to create something. I don't care if their voices go bad. So you're eliminating an expense just by having AI created and doing the work of the artist. And if it comes to the point where society or the fans at that point is listening to more AI, if you are a live artist, say Taylor Swift does another 20 years being Taylor Swift, I can't see Taylor Swift packing Soldier Field 20 years from now because it's like that fan base isn't going to be there. People not going to be excited. It's not going to be that, I need to go see her. And then that generation, again, like I said, is going to be brought up on something completely different. So they're not even going to be interested. It's just like movies now. Movies are losing so much money, it's ridiculous because of streaming. Nobody go see movies anymore. And that was one of those things where I first heard it. I thought like, nah, that's ridiculous because we were going out to see a movie like every other couple of weeks. An Avengers movie drop out. We like first in line to go see it because of the experience. But I can't name you a movie that's come out that I have any interest and going to get the girls together and be like, hey, we got to go see this. Let's go see this movie. There hasn't been one since. When did Avengers come out? That was 2019.
The last one, Avengers, Black Panthers, the
last Endgame.
The Endgame, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even go see Black Panther movie at that. I was like, I had no
extreme.
But do you think it's?
I think that's more of a testament to the crap quality of movies that they're putting out.
No different from the crap quality of music. It's like, like there's no different in music. I haven't listened to a current hip hop till you was having me listen to what's his name?
What's that new rapper name? Little Pots and Pans or something? I heard.
No idea. That's his name for real? Little Pots and
I
Pans?
don't know. I be here.
I'm not. You know what? I would say 10, 15 years ago.
On the pots and pans, my nigga.
10, 15 years ago, I'd be like, shut up. But I'm like, for real, that's his name?
Because like the
Hey,
same, but do
might
you
be.
think?
It might be his name.
Do you think it's I guess the ideal of or giving a person the idea of a fulfillment? Because look at the Harry Potter books. I'm starting to look at the Harry Potter books. Before the movie came out, them book was popping just on the ideal of you creating that idea in your head.
I read
what the vampire one?
Twilight.
Remember when they first cast Edward?
No, I don't remember anything about Twilight.
I do. That line was
Twilight.
I don't do Twilight either, but I saw the press conference when they cast him to play Edward. It was insane. Just the idea of what they thought he would look like. Just the idea of the book put in your head. Even Harry Potter, like every time they cast each character for the next role or the next movie, it's just like who's gonna play this? Who's gonna play this person? But then, as you say, it's a person there. You go meet that person, meet and greet, the idea that you may run it. He's in town. He's in London. I'm in London. I heard he was at the Starbucks across the street, or she is that.
That may be a little bit different because it's already on a screen.
But yeah, it's already on the screen. But it's just having that idea because even now with some people, like, your favorite wrestler, football player, athlete, it's just that idea that you may run into them. Like, who's the football player? I forgot it. The brothers. What the football?
Which one?
The top football quarterbacks. The
Peyton and Eli Manning.
Yeah, I've seen so many videos online of them running into them. It's just like you see the excitement on their face. You think they will get that from? I don't think they'll get that from an AI generated person that does exist.
It depends. Like you said, it depends on what the generation comes up is used to. Like if they're
I mean, you
used,
can't
if
walk
they,
into Target and be like, "Oh my God, pots and pans!" Like
First of all, if you oh my God, and that pots and pans,
I
then
can't touch you.
then
Oh my
you
God.
over 30.
Yeah,
Because I know I can look at a nice good set of pots and pans. I'm like, damn, I want that. That's, how much that is? But yeah, I don't know. I think you got a good point when you say like it depends on what the generation at the time is becoming accustomed to.
Yeah.
Because I'm like they'll just get them accustomed to, hey, there's no such thing as live concerts anymore, and it'll just be a thing.
Whew, that would be.
or it'll be streaming. It'll stream whatever AI character that's on the, because when you bring up Hollywood and everything, that what is it? The Demon Hunters?
Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, I watched it.
Oh, Demon Slayer, but they got another one, the Pop.
Chainsaw Man, I think I saw, or
It's Pop Star Demon Hunter or something like that.
that K-pop movie.
Yeah, there you go.
I know.
K-pop movie.
I saw it. I didn't watch it, but yeah,
Demon Hunter. But that's huge right now.
it is.
And
I ain't
it's
even watched
like-
it yet.
Yeah, it's an anime, but
Yes.
but that's huge to the point where they released it out in the theaters, and it was beating movies that were just released, like the Leonardo DiCaprio movie that had just released that they thought everybody was going to go see. But you know,
Demon
some-
Slayer is an anime though, right?
Yeah, but the anime
Demon
world
Slayer,
is
this is a new
completely
one called
yeah.
K-pop Demon or Monster Hunters or Demon Hunters.
I
or
forgot
whatever.
what it was called. I
Demon
know what you're talking
Slayers
about.
or
Yeah,
something.
But it's
it's about a
K-pop?
girl group. It's about a girl group that comes in
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
an anime.
single, and it's an anime. It's like CGI, and they're. I don't know the plot because I didn't watch it, but I guess it's a girl group and then it's a guy group. But then the guy group is evil, but the girl group is good.
So,
but then
it's just an anime.
but it's like
Yeah,
an
it's-
anime,
it's
but it's
an
super
anime.
popular. But that
Yeah.
anime world is.
But yeah, anime world is nuts.
but
Like, they'll
it's-
go out and pay. they'll go out
Exactly,
and see
but and see that's just the thing. It's an animated kids in that generation are geared towards, and it outsold a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it, which you would be like, oh, ain't no Japanese anime gonna outsell Leonardo DiCaprio, but it did. So it's like, okay, they're not real, but Leonardo DiCaprio is. So if more people went and go see CGI versus him, then yeah, that kind of says.
But do you think that the movies industry is in the flux because of what's going on? You know, we had the writers issue, then we had the artist. I mean, the actors strike, then the artist strike, then all these things that went on. That what it does goes on like almost every year.
Right. It's going to be another one too.
Yeah.